Good morning, everyone. Miriam Pinellas here with Chassidus Medicine. It's good to be here with you all. Today's attribute we are studying and looking to connect with and embody is called Chesed Shebahod. This is loving kindness, giving within humility. And we're entering a new week, a new avoda, new self-work we're doing, and this week is all about humility. And I read an article last night by Rabbi Y.Y. Jacobson, and I loved how he put this Medicine of Omer, this counting that we're doing to Shavuos, this time of refinement that we're in. He called it communal therapy, a kind of communal therapy, and I just love that, right? Because we left Egypt, Pesach, we had, as a nation, we were birthed a nation, a tribe, a community, and we're in this process of healing and refining and getting ready for the ultimate purpose of that leaving of Egypt, which was to connect with Hashem himself, with God, receive his Torah, and continue to connect with him and bring light to the world through his Torah. And so this time is, we're doing this work together, which I loved, and I'm hearing from sharings from all of you as we watch the videos and work on these attributes. It's group therapy. We're all in the work. We're all in the self-work. We're all in the healing journey. So it's good to be here with you with that consciousness right now. Thank you. Today's chesed in humility. Two things I want to say. One, today is also Pesach Sheni, the second Passover. This is a time when, in the times of the temple, if a person wasn't able to get to the temple on time or was unfit to bring the Pesach offering, they were given a second chance, and that was today. Today's a teacher for us in second chances and what's possible. They could bring the Pesach offering later, weeks later. Second chances are possible. We learned that today. Humility, this week of humility, you need humility to be able to accept such a concept, that second chances are possible, that repair is possible. And that's not sometimes a message we can always receive in what can sometimes feel like a black and white world. But the energy of today, which is chesed, which is this pouring down of loving kindness, is a teacher that it is possible. And we have to use, there has to be a certain humbling of self, a humbling of my knowledge, that maybe there is another way. One doorway into humility is chesed, right? The energy of today is giving. We talked a lot about chesed as the energy of up and out. I talked a lot about it over Pesach, about how it's the energy of spring, of plant life, outward, up, out of the darkness, out of the soil. And we can get out of our stuff and get into a place of joy and harmony by giving, community work, giving to others outside myself. But also we studied that I can also do chesed to myself, because I'm always doing things in life. And instead of it being robotic, I can put the lens of chesed onto it. I'm doing kindness to myself. And the proof we get is from a midrash in Vayikra Rabbah 34. Thank you to my friend who sent it to me. It says the following: Hillel the elder, on his way home from teaching from his students were following him, and they asked him where he was going. And Hillel answered, I'm going to do chesed to myself. I'm doing kindness to myself. And they said to him, he said, I'm going to do a kindness to a guest in my home. And his students said, you have a guest in your home? Every day you have a guest? And Hillel answered his students, is this poor soul not a guest in this body? One day she's here, one day she's not. A powerful message about kindness to oneself and the doorway that the portal it can open up to. Hillel was referring to the soul dwelling within his body. He was pointing to his true self and the importance of doing kindness for her. For that beautiful, majestic, gentle, radiant soul within. I practiced it this morning. I was doing some stretching, and thank God, it was a moment of, I was in a place of confusion, in my mind, and I thought, how do I help myself in this situation? And it came to me, do chesed to yourself, Miriam. And so in my stretching, I said to myself, I'm doing a chesed to myself. And the stretching took on a whole other power and energy. And it was a moment of kindness. And this giving to oneself helps to open the door to humility, to new ways of thinking, new ways of perception, to see second chances are possible, repair is possible every second. And if someone tells you otherwise, it's not true. Wishing you a blessed day, a good Pesach Sheni. I pray you're opened up to opportunities, second chances if you need, and also have a beautiful Shabbos.